right, so now that we've talked about all these different fonts and typefaces, we can now choose a font theme. So a font theme generally is where you're pairing different fonts together. Maybe you're pairing a serif with a sans serif, and you don't necessarily want to pick two that pair that are very, very similar. So that's why you did the type connection game, is to see how fonts can pair together. So what I want to show you is how you can see different fonts inside of Google and pick ones that pair together. You just need to be at fonts.google.com. I don't need to see all that beautifulness. But then under categories here, you have what you're picking. So the display and handwritten fonts, those are kind of your novelty fonts. Monospace is where the spacing is different in between, or the same in between each letter, so you can see they're very spaced out evenly. If I go ahead and want to just look at serif fonts, I can look at serif fonts and see ones that I like. When you find a font that you like, let's say I want to use Merriweather, I can click on Merriweather, and one of the options that I have actually is to select styles. So I'm going to move my icon here so you can kind of see. So I can go here and I can download the family to my computer, but I can also select different styles. So let's say I wanted all the variations of this. So I want to add Merriweather Light and Light Italic 300. I can go through and I can add every single one of these to my list. And you can see that it's giving me a link to that list of everything. So this is what you're wanting to do to be able to add a different thing. Now you can hide or show your selected families here, but what you're going to want to do is find a paired font. So right here, what's really cool is once you find a font that you like, you can go to pairings here and you can see the different fonts that they would recommend to go with this font, and it'll show you an example. So it's got the sans serif one here and the open sans serif here. And so let's say I don't really dig that one, so I want to go see what it looks like with Roboto or Source Sans. I can find one that I'm liking. I think I'm going to choose Roboto or however you want to do. And then I can just click the plus sign next to that, and that's going to add the regular 400 of that font. It's adding all of them in at once, which is really cool. And if I wanted to see more styles of this font, I could, and I could then go grab all of those as well, which I'm going to do in the event that I want to use all these different variations of this font with italicized and boldness. Okay. So now that I have both the Merriweather and the Roboto, and I have all of them that I need, now I'm going to be able to start bringing this into my page. So find your two fonts, pair them together, get all the ones that you need over here in your selected family so that we can use this link code in our website to bring them in.